And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Talon Field on the campus of Trinity Baptist College on the west side of Jacksonville. It is homecoming Saturday for Trinity Baptist, and we have a doubleheader for you here this morning and afternoon. The women's game is about to begin as the Eagles are taking on the Agnes Scott College Scotties, members of the NCAA Division III Collegiate Conference of the South. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and we're glad you're joining us here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. A whole lot of action here today, so pull up a chair, grab your friends, grab a nice cold beverage and some coffee, and get ready for TBC Eagles soccer. The Scotties enter today's play with a record of 2-10 overall and 1-5 in Collegiate Conference of the South play. Their last game was a 2-1 win over conference rival Wesleyan College. The Scotties average 0.58 goals per game, 4.2 shots per game. 52% of those shots have been on goal, and they have a successful shots percentage of 14%. The head coach of the Scotties, Mr. Jared Rose, he is assisted by Chris Madrigal and Kai Uchimara. The athletic director of Agnes Scott College is Ms. Kanika Richardson, and the sports information director is Mr. T.J. Greggs Edwards. Trinity Baptist is 1-6 overall, and they are 1-3 in NCCAA Division II South Region competition. Their last game was also a win, 4-0 over South Region opponent newcomer Carolina Christian College on October 15th. They average 1 goal per game, 10.1 shots per game, and they have a shots on goal percentage of 60.6 and a successful shots scoring percentage of 9.9. Alexa Pittman and Brenna Pittman lead the TBC Eagles. I am the sports information director and our athletic director, Mr. John D. Jones. We are underway. The Eagles wearing the black uniforms going from the right to the left across your screen in the first half. And the Scotties are going left to right. They're wearing the gray jerseys and the purple shorts. There's a long pass all the way up the field into the hands of Branda Lynn Sims, who in 630 total minutes has allowed 29 goals. She has saved 56 for a save percentage of 65.9%. You can also keep up with the live stats here on TBCEagles.com. Go to the schedule page, scroll down to the game, and hit the live stats link. In goal for the Scotties, Olivia Rosario, 1,080 total minutes. She has a save percentage of 78.8%. She has allowed 45 goals and saved 167. She is a sophomore from Westfield, New Jersey, and she helps keep the ball out of the net for the Scotties. They play in a very tough conference. And here today, our homecoming visitors, Agnes Scott College here at Trinity Baptist College. Eagles trying to get past midfield. That is Tatum Wolke finding Lucy Rothfest coming up from the backfield, but her pass is stolen away, but Aubrey Settles able to regain control for TBC. Lechuga hits Rothfuss right in front of us. Rothfuss on the move, trying to go 1-on-3, and she is cut off and has the ball taken away. Viv Felso on the defense, but McKeska looking to get off the shot, but Rosario beats McKeska to the ball. Ellie McKeska scored 2 goals in that win a few days ago against Carolina Christian. Loose ball inside the box and cleared away by Scotties defender Piper Martinson, who has 1 goal this season. Leading scorer for the Scotties, Marilyn Bates. She wears number 13. And for the Eagles, McKeska, Hannah Lohman, and Lainey Ford each have scored twice for TBC. Both teams have scored 7 goals on the season. All the way over to the far sideline, out of bounds. Olivia Torres will throw it in for TBC. We flip the field around as we do every homecoming. Give the fans and their families an opportunity to enjoy the festivities all the way across the pitch. It is a nice, cool Saturday morning here on the west side of Jacksonville. Temperatures in the upper 60s. We have a cloud cover, but no threat of rain. And let's hope it stays that way. It is gorgeous out here. Not too sunny, not too dark. Ball all the way up the right side of the pitch. Lohman keeps the ball in play and is guarded very well by Martinson. Pass to the middle. Tatum Wolke tripped up from behind, but everybody plays on. Teams looking for 2 consecutive wins. They each won their last ball game. Scotties played that game just a few days ago. In fact, they won 2-1 on October 15th. Same day that TBC defeated Carolina Christian. Each team has 3 games remaining on the schedule for Agnes Scott. This is one of those 3. Covenant College on October 23rd, this coming Wednesday. That is an away game at Covenant College in Lookout Mountain, Georgia, and at LaGrange College, a conference game in LaGrange, Georgia. Lohman to the top of the box, looking for McKeska, but her pass knocked away. Battle for the ball inside the semicircle, and the Scotties come away with possession. That's Peyton Freeman, who sends it past midfield, but Lane Ford is able to intercept that pass. TBC, after today, 2 games remaining. They are home against Allen University this Wednesday, October 3rd at 3:30. And then finish the regular season at Bob Jones University in Greenville, South Carolina on Monday at 4 p.m. Then both teams get ready for their postseason competition. Rothfuss with the steal, but you got a little too much of it, and out of bounds, and a pickup by Coach Jared Rose, and a throw in for the Scotties. In case you didn't see the comment, the scoreline inoperative at the moment, but we're keeping an eye on that, and we'll get that working as soon as the site returns to function. Alyssa Lechuga in the corner is tripped up, and that will go against the Scotties. It is number 11, Courtney Chaplin, called for the trip. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get that scoreline going now. We have about 39 minutes left to go in the first half. We'll keep you updated with the time and the score until we can get that working once again. It's not on our end. It is the website that Score Game is on. There goes Lohman, but she dribbled the ball a little too strongly, and the Scotties are able to clear it away. Maddie Boast with possession, looking for Lohman to the right side of the box. She gets around one defender, Ramos, and then the ball is cleared away, headed toward midfield and out of bounds. For TBC, Abigail Mendoza gets around one. Finds help on the outside. Now a loose ball will be picked up by Olivia Rosario. No score. We're just 7 minutes into this one. So again, pull up a chair. And again, we'll keep an eye on that score line. And as soon as it's available, we'll get it all updated. That ball goes out of bounds. And a throw in for the Eagles. Bus to Lechuga in the back. And then the Eagles looking to advance into potential scoring position. Lohman has one to beat, defended by Parkey. And that one will go out of bounds. A shot attempt for Hannah Lohman, the first attempt of the afternoon, and it will be a corner kick for Trinity Baptist. Abigail Mendoza will be on the corner kick. Mendoza gets ready. Gentle tap back inbounds. Wolke dribbles inside. The pass to the front, and a header attempt is cleared away by the defense. I believe that was Maddie Boast who took that shot. We'll give her a shot on goal. But then good defense cleared it away, and now Olivia Rosario jumps on top of that one. Ball headed our way off Mendoza, out of bounds, a throw in for the Scotties. Checked out a throw in for the Eagles. And Lucy Rothfuss will throw it in. That's Alyssa Lechuga, defensive specialist, along with Rothfuss. And Mendoza off her foot and out of bounds. And the Scotties will have the throw in. Dribbled right in front of us. Scotties keeping it in the backfield, looking for a chance to advance to their offensive side. High pop-up. Header by Iris Ray, who has 1 goal and 4 assists on the season. But then we have a blocking foul, giving Trinity Baptist a free kick. Lane Ford will come up from the backfield to put the ball back into play. And Ford makes the approach and sends this one to the top of the box. It is on the ground. A shot taken by Hannah Lohman, but she didn't quite get much on it. That'll be a shot attempt on goal and a save for Olivia Rosario. Good punt by Rosario all the way back towards midfield. Eagles with possession now at midfield. Battle for the ball, cleared all the way upfield by the Scotties. And that one goes out of bounds. It is a throw-in for the Scotties. Throw in for the Scotties. Looking to make an advance inside the box, and a cross pass is out of reach. Looked like it was intended for Jasmine Castro, who's chasing it down but won't get there in time. The ball goes out of bounds, but they say keep it in play. Scotties in scoring position, looking for an opportunity to get off the shot. This will be a goal kick for Brenda Lynn Sins. We know what kind of legs she has. The wind has been gusting into the direction that Sims is doing the goal kicks and her punts for the first half. Right now the wind is very calm, but it's been gusting up over 10 miles an hour. A throw in for the Eagles and Lucy Rothfuss. And the ball goes out of bounds down near the corner. It is Agnes Scott now with the throw in. Scotty's trying to get through the TBC defense. Ball goes out of bounds, and Scotties will keep possession. We have about 32 and a half minutes left to go in the first half. No score in case you're just joining us. TBC now looking for an opportunity. That's Maddie Boast to Tatum Wolke. Wolke looking for Lohman, but pass a little bit too strong. Mendoza on the defense. However, Agnes Scott able to get possession and the pass, looking for Mansfield. But TBC's Alyssa Lechuga hustles back, as she always does, picks off the ball and is approaching midfield. Bit of a collision and a battle for a loose ball grabbed by Lechuga. This one's stolen away by Peyton Freeman to the middle of the pitch. Off Fuss with a high pop-up, and she is going to get called for a high kick. And that will go against the Eagles, and Agnes Scott will get a free kick well onto their offensive side of the field. About 31 minutes remaining in the first half, still no score. Taking the free kick will be Jalen Romans. Getting ready for the whistle. She gets that whistle. The junior from Jane Lou, West Virginia. Looks like she was going for the goal, but the wind knocked it down. Turnaround shot attempt. And a second opportunity and a goal. On the third opportunity, Brandalyn Sims saved the shot from number 12, Iris Ray. There was a second shot attempt that Sims had knocked down as well, and then the goal is scored. Goal was scored by Viv Felso. Her first goal, check that, Tatiana Cope, her third goal of the season. And Agnes Scott now leads 1-0. Well, Sims saved two, but it's very difficult. You get the 2 and 3 rebound opportunities. Eventually, that ball is very likely to find its way in. So the Scotties lead 1-0. Again, our score line, the website not working. Soon as it is, we'll be able to update everything. But we have about 30 minutes left in the first half. Scotties lead 1-0, looking to make it 2. Battle for the ball right in front of the camera. McKeska has tried to guard 2, and the Scotties come away with possession, making an approach past midfield. Turn around and a shot attempt by Sadie Mansfield that misses well wide. She didn't really get a good look at the goal, but she turned and fired, and the ball kind of hopped up on her as she was trying. Goal kick for Brandalyn Sims. Wind starting to pick up pretty briskly now. And it's changed direction. Sims is now kicking with the wind. She was kicking into the wind at the beginning. Win for the Eagles all the way across the field. Torres looking for Lohman, but a little too strong. And that goes out of bounds over to the Scotties. Torres is able to beat Iris Ray to the ball. Lechuga clears this one upfield to Ellie McKeska. McKeska finds Wolke outside the circle, and she will pass for McKeska. There's a race for the ball that Rosario, the goalkeeper, will win, and she clears that one out of bounds over into the crowd. It will be a throw-in for TBC. There was a whistle. I'm not sure why. So a slight delay. No fouls called, however, and the Eagles get it back into play. Mendoza looking for Lohman to pass a little strong, but Lohman takes the shot and misses wide to the right. It looked like the ball may have deflected off the Scotties defender, Viv Felso. So Lohman takes the shot, but Felso makes a nice defensive play. 1-0 in favor of the Scotties. Under 28 minutes left in the first half. A lot of action, both teams hustling up and down the field. I'd say pretty even as far as ball control. But Tatiana Cope was able to get the goal. That goal came in minute 15, and this one goes out of bounds for a goal kick for the Scotties. Sario taps it back into play. Check out McKeska hustling just in case that ball might have gone astray, and she was right there to take the shot. Scotties keep the ball in bounds. Pass to midfield. Eagles steal it away. Settle collides with Feslow, and Rothfuss comes up with possession. Cross pass to the center, cleared away. Rothfuss regains control, but hits off her foot a little too strongly. And it looked like Rothfuss was going for the shot. May have slipped on a slightly wet surface from the morning dew. Shot attempt for Lucy Rothfuss. Ball controlled by Viv Felso. Felso normally wearing number 4, but she dons number 20 here today. Olkey collides with Ray, and the Eagles get possession. Lohman with a good wall pass towards Wolke, but the ball tapped away, and the Scotties are able to keep Maddie Boast from eventually taking a shot. Wolke will track this one down, keep it in bounds. As though she tried to get the pass off, she misdirected, and a throw-in now for the Scotties. Coming up close to the midway point of the first half, and 1-0 in favor of Agnes Scott. And we thought the Score Games stream site was coming back, but it has gone down again. Well, as I say many times, the technology is great when it works correctly. Hopefully it will be back and we can update everything. Eagles on the move. Pass towards McKeska, but intercepted and cleared out of the box. Maddie Boast with the pass. Shot attempt. No. A little wide to the left. That one goes out of bounds for a goal kick. Shot taken by Hannah Lohman. If I have it right, that's her 4th attempt. That is correct. Lohman with 4 attempts so far. Again, the ball control has been fairly even so far. Both teams have had opportunities. The Scotties got their goal on the 3rd attempt after Sims knocked down one, knocked down a second shot on a rebound, but the 3rd one got past her. And that was Tatiana Cope in minute 15. That one goes off the Scotties and will be a throw-in for TBC. The men are scheduled to play Florida College at 1:30, and what we'll do is stop this feed when the women's game is over and start up a brand new one between the Eagles and the Falcons, who just played a really good one down at Florida College 2 days ago. That pass is too strong, and Lucy Rothfuss hustling, tracks that one down, but her pass intercepted, and Freeman could not hold on, but the Scotties do as a team. That's Lane Ford with the steal. Approaching and passing midfield. Ellie McKeska is onside, one coming up from behind, and a good defensive play as McKeska was about to shoot. Hustling back was Piper Martinson. McKeska had a wide open goal, but Martinson thwarted that effort with a terrific play. And Settle was trying to pass the ball, but had it cleared out by Freeman. Ball is still in bounds. Rothfuss to the center, and then cleared away. Well, Martinson made a terrific play that may have kept TBC from tying the score. Maddie Boast across the field, looking for Lohman. Pass a little strong, but out of bounds over to the Eagles. And we'll have ourselves a throw in for TBC. All right, it looks like we may have a chance to get that score line going. So we'll wait until the water break in the first half, and then we'll see if we can get that score line updated for you. It is 1-0 Agnes Scott with under 22 minutes left to go in the first half. Ready to check in for the Scotties is Courtney Chaplin. One goes out of bounds, and another throw in for TBC. Gradually working on getting that score line updated. Battle for the ball. TBC on the move to the right side. Pass intended for McKeska, but Rosario gets on top of it. And now it looks like our score line is functioning correctly. Let's hope it stays that way. So it is updated, 1-0 in favor of the Scotties. As you see, just under 21 minutes remaining. Now that time is not official. The gentleman in the fluorescent greenish yellow jerseys will keep track of that for us. We're pretty close. Moving up the pitch is Tatiana Cope, but has her ball stolen away. Mendoza sends it up TBC's way. This one back towards midfield. Lohman, or check that forward, knocks it down, then has to chase it to the backfield and finds Torres right at the midfield stripe. Wolke battling with Mansfield, and Wolke wins that battle. Taps it to Lohman, who tried to find Boast, but directed it a little too strongly and out of bounds. And now a substitution will send Courtney Chaplin onto the pitch. Chaplin, a sophomore from Marietta, Georgia, now in for the first time this afternoon. Scotties get the ball past midfield, but Rothfuss is able to knock that one away to Lechuga. Settle hits McKeska just past the circle. Pass to Mendoza, and the Eagles will look for an opportunity to advance. Rothfuss gets around Felso. Looking for Settle, misdirected. And Mendoza hustling to take the ball away from Cope, but the Scotties regain control immediately. Hustling past midfield. Cope outside the box. Defense hustling back. Cope will not get the shot off as Alyssa Lechuga makes a beautiful tackle. Did not make contact with Cope, but got the ball. So we've seen Martinson for the Scotties and now Lechuga for the Eagles potentially stop scoring opportunities. And Lohman a little bit too far, and the offsides call will give the Scotties a free kick. Martinson will get ready. And she will tap the ball gently back into play with the pass to Viv Felso. Felso gets the ball right back. And Rothfuss with the steal, but her pass hits off Felso. Another battle for the ball. Down the sideline. This one looks like it's going to roll out of play. Just past, and I mean immediately past that sideline, the slope downward. And it will be a throw-in for TBC. Rothfuss tried to clear it upfield. Now a shot opportunity again thwarted by Lechuga. Lechuga collides, goes down, and pops back up. Ball inside the box. The pass was intended for Cope, but a little bit off the mark and out of bounds for a goal kick for Brendalyn Sims. Brendalyn Sims, freshman from Redmond, Oregon. She's done a terrific job. The Eagles have played some very, very tough competition. Sims is among the league leaders at NCCAA Division II in save percentage. She came in with a 65.9%. Olivia Rosario, 78.8% for the Scotties. Throw in for TBC. This has been a very fast-paced first half. It seems to have flown by. We're already down to about 16 and a half minutes remaining. Now the clouds have gone away, and it is bright and sunny over the field. Clouds are surrounding the field, but nothing directly overhead. Trying to get inside is Iris Ray, but she met up with a tight defense. Back towards midfield, it takes a Trinity bounce, but chased down by Ashley Parkey. Parkey battles with Lohman. The ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Lohman, so the Scotties will have the throw-in. Throw-in goes toward Lane Ford. Eagles looking to regain control and get a chance to potentially tie up the score. 1-0 in favor of the Scotties. Tatiana Cope scored in minute 15. Eagles on the move up the right side, but the ball gets away. Lohman tracks it down, but her pass intended for McKeska goes out of bounds. Olivia Rosario with the goal kick. Under 15 minutes to go in the first half. And it looks like we'll have another substitution for Agnes Scott. Heading in will be Julie Moctezuma. Hey, she gave me the nod that I got it right. All right. So Moctezuma will enter, and she'll take over for Sadie Mansfield. Free kick for Lane Ford. Sends this one all the way into the box, and Rosario reached up high. If that had gotten through or over the goalkeeper, that would have been a goal. Lane Ford give her a shot on goal and a save for Rosario. And Rosario had to leap high into the air, and she pulls it down. She is 5'7". Came off the ground just a little bit, just enough to make the save. Lohman could not quite get past Parkey. And Parkey knocks the ball out of bounds for a TBC throw-in. Moctezuma waiting to enter the pitch, a junior from Lawrenceville, Georgia. In for TBC, all the way across the field, close to the corner. Trinity's been very aggressive, but they've met up with a terrific Scotties defensive play so far. Both teams playing great defense, thwarting potential opportunities. Bounds, another throw in for TBC. Scotties are able to steal the throw in. There's a collision, a Scotties player down. It looks like Mansfield, if I'm seeing that correctly. Meanwhile, the ball goes in towards Rosado. It looked like a pass attempt towards McKeska. And we have ourselves a substitution now as Julie Moctezuma will take over for Sadie Mansfield. And I believe that's Manfield who's on her way down. We're going to stop the clock right here as they attend to Moctezuma. About 12 minutes remaining in the first half with Agnes Scott leading 1-0. Be right back in just a moment here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. And we are back underway as TBC is trying to get that game tying goal. Teresa Ariza waiting to check in for the Scotties. Julie Moctezuma went in for the injured Darcy Anderson. I had that incorrect. I thought it was Mansfield, but it's Anderson. And Anderson, during the break, was able to get on her feet, walk off under her own power. We always like to see that. And now the substitution is made. Teresa Ariza is in. Tatum Wilkie has her pass taken away. And a shot attempt and a goal! Hannah Lohman with the shot over Olivia Rosario, and the Eagles have tied it up. Hannah Lohman scores for TBC. And that's the equalizer. Tatiana Cope scored in minute 15, and now Trinity Baptist is on the board. Minute 34 officially for Hannah Lohman, her third goal of the season, and the Scotties looking to get upfield and regain the lead. This one goes out of bounds. Be a goal kick for Sims. Get that clock updated. That was my error. Olivia Torres on the steal. And then Lane Ford in the backfield sends this one towards midfield. Off McKeska to Tatum Wilkie and a pass. There goes McKeska racing with Martinson. Martinson's made one great play. The shot by McKeska, and that goes right into Rosario's hands. So give Rosario a save, and Ellie McKeska her first shot attempt, and it is on goal. That is save number 4 for Olivia Rosario. Donald Mello, our official statistician, doing another terrific job. And a throw in for TBC as that one goes out of bounds. We're under 10 minutes left to go in the first half, and we're knotted up 1-1. With her third goal of the season, and the Eagles trying to take the lead, but that one a little too strong and out of bounds. Tatiana Cope also had her third goal earlier in this first half. Goal kick for Olivia Rosario. Freeman all alone with possession. And a nice pass. Iris Ray gets through a couple of defenders, and then her pass is stolen away. That's Tatum Wilkie at midfield. Freeman coming up to the left side of Wilkie. Wilkie trying now to get around Ashley Parkey to the right side. Ball kept in play and then hit off. First off Parkey and then off Wilkie, and it's a throw-in for the Scotties. As you see, 1-1 with approximately 8:45 left to go. Torres turns and fires it upfield towards Wilkie, and now a battle for that loose ball. Knocked out of bounds off Parkey, and the Eagles have the throw-in. Torres will throw it back into play. We've had just one corner kick so far. That was from TBC. Both teams being very aggressive and both playing very solid defense. Wilkie's pass stolen by Peyton Freeman. She has Settle coming up from behind, but she eludes the defender, gets the pass past midfield. Knocked down by Moctezuma, and Lane Ford gets possession for the Eagles. Back across midfield, looking for Wilkie, but a little too much on the pass. Rosario will keep it on the ground. McKeska with the steal. She will shoot, but get it up and over the crossbar. Got underneath it. Great aggressive play by McKeska, but just got under the ball on the shot attempt. So a goal kick for Rosario. Trinity Baptist has outshot the Scotties 10-3. Each team has had one shot score. This ball picked up by Iris Ray, and this one goes out of bounds, and it will be an Eagles throw-in. Ray does have one goal, but she has also assisted 4 others. Darcy Anderson has 1 assist for the Scotties as well. Each goal has been unassisted so far today. at midfield. Lane Ford able to come away with the ball and elude one defender. Her pass looking for McKeska, who gives a tap to Lohman. And Lohman tripped up from behind. No call. Good clean play. Gabriella Clark ready to check in for TBC. Rothfuss battling with Ariza. And TBC comes away with the ball. This one goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Scotty's throw-in. Under 6 minutes left to go in this first half, and we are tied at 1. One goes out of bounds. That's going to be a substitution now for TBC as they will have possession. Gabriella Clark with 1 goal this season. That came in the 4-0 win on October 15th against Carolina Christian just 4 days ago. Aubrey Settle will come out to make room for Clark. And TBC will have the throw-in. And Clark immediately gets the ball. And a nice pass back towards Wolke. Another battle for the ball at midfield. Lohman knocks it back to Wolke. Wolke looking for McKeska, but intercepted. However, TBC gains possession right back. Lohman finds Rothfuss. One coming up from behind. Her pass a little too strong. Iris Ray trying to get past Tatum Wolke, and a pass. Olivia Torres backs up, plays good defense. Ford with one coming from behind, finds Boast across the pitch. Scotty's with the interception. Ray to the outside, and then Torres able to take the ball right back. Good pass all the way up the right sideline towards Boast, but a little bit too strong. Boast couldn't quite get there in time, and the Scotties will have a throw-in under 4 minutes to go in the first half. About 3.5 left until the intermission. Throw in off the body of Ray, and it bounces over Clark into Agnes Scott's possession. Ball hits right on the midfield stripe, bounces out of bounds to give TBC the throw in. Good, cleanly played first half from both teams. No yellow cards and only a few fouls for each team. Lohman looking for Rothfuss. And Rothfuss gets it back outside to Lohman. Left side of the box. A pass towards McKeska, knocked down by a defender. Martinson finding Ariza. And Ariza guarded by Rothfuss. Will have to slow it down. And Rothfuss with the steal. Up the left sideline. Rothfuss looking to get the ball into scoring territory. She gets around one defender, but another one comes up from behind. Tries to clear, but hits it off the back of Piper Martinson and goes out of bounds. That'll be a corner kick for TBC. And Abby Mendoza will take the corner kick. This will be the second corner kick for the Eagles and only the second corner kick of the entire game for either team. Mendoza with the kick. Low line drive, one hopper, and knocked up way out outside the box. And the pass to Teresa Areza. Stolen by Rothfuss. Rothfuss looking for McKeska. Back to Lohman, who takes the shot. But it was right at Rosario, who didn't have to move at all. Fifth attempt by Lohman. Second on goal, and save number 5 for Rosario. Lohman takes the shot, and Rosario gets the save. And that goes out of bounds to the Scotties. About a minute and a half remaining if we have everything accurate. That's intended for Tatiana Cope. Battle for the ball, and it rolls out of bounds. That's going to be a Trinity throw-in. Again, a very fast-paced first half. TBC has had the better ball control of late, and they have outshot Agnes Scott. Last check was about 10-3. It's now 11-3. But all that matters is how many got past the goalkeeper. That's one for each. Wolke has the ball taken away by Ray. And now Agnes Scott with a little better ball control of late. And it looks like that is going to be the end of the first half with the score tied at 1. Tatiana Cope scored for the Scotties in minute 15. And in minute 34, Trinity Baptist's Hannah Lohman got the equalizer. So we will pause right here for the halftime intermission, and we will be back for the second half. You're watching TBC Women's Soccer on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Stay with us. Welcome back to Talon Field on the campus of Trinity Baptist College, where our women's soccer homecoming game against Agnes Scott College is tied at 1. Thanks to goals from Agnes Scott's Tatiana Cope in minute 15 and Trinity Baptist's Hannah Lohman in minute 34. We'll give you some other numbers in just a moment. Ball control fairly even throughout the first half. As we are getting ready for the start of the second half, we're just now waiting on the whistle, and there it is. Trinity Baptist outshot the Scotties 11-3, 6 shots on goal to 2, but each team has scored 1 goal. Only 2 fouls for each team. Olivia Rosario has 5 saves for the Scotties, and Brenda Lynn Sims has 1. Hannah Lohman has 6 shots, 3 of those on goal to lead all players so far. Ellie McKeska has fired off 2, and 1 of them on goal. Maddie Boast, Lane Ford, and Lucy Rothfuss have each taken shots for the Eagles. Iris Ray has 1 shot. It was on goal. Same for Cope, but hers was successful, as we have a shot attempt by Ellie McKeska and save number 6 for Olivia Rosario. For McKeska, her 3rd attempt and 2nd on goal. And Agnes Scott's Sadie Mansfield has taken shot 1 time so far today. We're now in the afternoon. We started at 11 a.m. The men's game will begin at 1:30, pending on the duration of this one you're watching now. And they're taking on the Falcons of NAIA Florida College. That'll be the second meeting this week between the Eagles and the Falcons. They met down in Temple Terrace on Thursday, and Florida College got the 2-0 win. Iris Ray, her pass knocked down by Lane Ford, as the Scotties are now going from the right to the left and the Eagles from the left to the right. Eagles in the all blacks and the Scotties in the grays and purples. That's Sadie Mansfield trying to track the ball down. Torres couldn't quite get past Manfield for the clear. Good to see Darcy Anderson back onto the pitch. She came out near the end of the first half after going down and taking a while to get up, and she did walk off under her own power, and she's just fine and back on the pitch. That pass towards McKeska a little strong, and Olivia Rosario comes out, clears out all the way past midfield. That pass went astray. That was Martinson looking for some teammates to the left side. It'll be a throw-in for TBC. Rothfuss all the way across the field now, as the teams have switched sides. Alyssa Lechuga has played another very solid defensive game, as hath Rothfuss, and Piper Martinson, along with Peyton Freeman, doing the job for the Scotties. Of course, not by themselves. They've had plenty of help as well. Clark trying to get inside and get around the defender, but Martinson is able to steal the ball away. Bowman looking for McKeska. Back to Wolke. She's going to look for Boast, but her pass a little strong. That was a pass, but a little bit out of the reach of senior Maddie Boast. She and Lane Ford were honored at halftime. Unfortunately, our mic couldn't pick up Coach Jones on the speaker, but Lane Ford and Maddie Boast getting honored, as this is also senior day in addition to homecoming Saturday here at Trinity Baptist College. Gabriella Clark inside the box, one from behind. Clark shoots, and Rosado knocks it down, but McKeska for the goal. On the rebound, Elle McKeska gets her 3rd goal of the season, and the Eagles lead 2-0. Or check that, 2-1. Tatum Wolke with the first attempt, a save for Rosario, but the rebound goal by McKeska makes it 2-1 in favor of TBC. That comes in minute number 49. Eagles looking for their 2nd consecutive win. Both teams looking for 2 in a row. Both won on Tuesday. Eagles now with a 1-goal advantage. Maddie Boast up the right side with Freeman coming on top. Back it up to Clark, who will wall it back to Boast. Near the corner, Freeman steals it away from Boast, and then Boast trying to get it right back. A battle right inside the pin. Freeman is able to win that battle and get it to Parkey. Ball headed toward the baseline and will be kept in bounds. Off Parkey to Ray. Torres trying to steal it. But Ray is able to find Darcy Anderson with Torres coming up from behind. Anderson gets the pass off to Tatiana Cope, who's looking for help but didn't get any, and Mendoza strips her of the ball. That one's coming right our way and tapped out of bounds by Darcy Anderson for a TBC throw-in. Torres right in front of us, throws it back into play and knocked off the leg of Ashley Parkey for another TBC throw-in. Welcome to all our Scotties viewers here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Drop us a comment like Allison Mello did to say hello to Donald and check out the Eagles here on the live feed. This is Peyton Freeman with possession, and she's able to get the pass to Iris Ray. Torres coming from behind. Ray now trying to get by Ford, but Ford able to thwart the effort and come away with the ball. A collision, the ball grabbed by Maddie Boast. Boast looking for Wolke. Her pass stolen by Freeman. And Freeman hustling and dribbling through 2 Eagles, but not the third. And Torres picks it off. Omen looking for McKeska. It's a 3-woman race to the ball, won by Rosario, then a collision. We're going to have a foul called against McKeska and a free kick for Agnes Scott. 3 women chasing for the ball. Rosario got there first before the collision. It would have been a TBC throw-in if not for the blocking foul. So a free kick for Piper Martinson. 1 goal so far this season. And Martinson gets the whistle. And a big boot past the midfield stripe. Lechuga intercepts the pass. Then her pass is intercepted by Freeman. Toward the circle, the pass to Clark. Trying to get around Martinson, who is putting on a tough defensive battle. Clark is able to get away from Martinson and hit McKeska. McKeska to Wolke. Long shot by Wolke, and Rosario's right there to pick it off. Number 8 on the save for Olivia Rosario. Gabriella Clark with her first attempt, and it's on goal. Scotty's now playing from behind for the first time. Trinity leads 2-1. Freeman and Holoman battle. Eagles win the battle. Wolke looking for McKeska to the left side of the box. And McKeska dribbles in, gets around a defender, but a collision causes her not to be able to get off a pass or a shot. But that's Lohman with the steal. And cleared away by the defense once again. Lechuga at midfield, now making an advance. Pass to Hannah Lohman. Anderson with the steal, but Eagles regain possession. So far in this second half, TBC's had far better ball control, and we have ourselves a stop and play. There is an injured Eagle inside the penalty box. That looks like Gabriella Clark, if I'm seeing that correctly. And clock stops. Trainer comes out. Both teams will get a chance to rest, and Clark back up on her feet as we have about 36:40 remaining. Gabriella Clark says she's all right, but because a trainer came on the field, Clark will have to come off. She is walking slowly, limping, but under her own power. And for TBC, Aubrey Settle will check back into the game for Clark. So 7 for 8 on the official scorecard. And TBC will be back underway in a moment, looking to defend a current 2-1 lead. Everybody back onto the pitch, now just waiting for the whistle. And we get the whistle. It was a drop ball because really no one had established possession, and now we have ourselves pushing foul called against TBC. Abigail Mendoza called for the trip, and Scotties will have a free kick. Jalen Romans with the free kick to the top of the box, stolen by Lechuga. TBC with much better ball control so far in this second half. That one goes out of bounds. It should be Eagles ball. Rothfuss to Mendoza. Options to both sides, and the pass to McKeska is well off the mark and out of bounds over to the Scotties. Throw in for Agnes Scott. And wide open receiving the pass is Julie Moctezuma. Ball's headed our way. And Caleb Sullivan with the nice play, working the camera for us, a member of the men's basketball team. Was able to keep that ball from rolling down the hill toward the woods. Caleb, you must have played some soccer in your high school days. Caleb and Haddon both very good from the three-point line on the basketball court, and that's not very far away. In fact, both men's and women's now beginning to condition. And Sims comes out of the goal box, boots it back upfield, and then Torres takes the ball away from Anderson, but Scotties regain control very quickly. Martinson lost her footing trying to control the ball, and that's McKeska, guarded by Martinson. And the pass to Torres. Torres finds Settle, and Settle's pass taken away. Freeman on the move, guarded by McKeska, and the Eagles come away with possession. Tatum Wolke to the far side, Hannah Lohman trying to dribble around Felso. Inside the box, a pass toward Boast, a little out of her reach. And Boast had a wide open goal, but the ball just beyond the reach of Boast. It will be a throw-in for Agnes Scott. Still plenty of time left for both teams to try to add to their tallies. Ashley Parkey will throw it in for the Scotties. Mendoza with the steal, a tap to McKeska, and they get the ball outside to Wolke. She sends it toward the middle where McKeska's waiting, but again, the pass out of her reach. Cleared away by the defense. And the pass to Iris Ray, who hustles up to midfield. And then her pass is well too strong. She was looking for Tatiana Cope, who has Agnes Scott's goal. And Sims able to pick this one up, let her teammates get into position, and we know the leg she has. Didn't quite get it all that time. Hardly any wind at the moment. The wind's been on and off throughout the game so far. That one is out of bounds, and it will be a TBC throw-in. When the wind has blown, it has gone over 10 miles an hour and has knocked some balls down. Right now, nothing going on. That one off Anderson's foot. Throw in for TBC. And another throw in for the Eagles. That ball hits off Parkey. Torres with the throw, headed out of bounds once again by Anderson. And another one goes out of bounds. Eagles advancing downfield via the throw-ins. Ray collides with Boast. Great to see Clark back ready to check into the game. To the far side, Rothfuss with the steal and the tap towards McKeska. Outside to Wolke, looking for Lohman, but cleared away by the defense. Mansfield sends it back to Anderson. Looking for Ray, and Lechuga once again with a great defensive play. And we have ourselves a foul. That's going against Iris Ray. And a free kick for TBC. Lechuga is the player down. She's just going to catch her breath, get a little bit of help, and pop right back up into action. It is a free kick for TBC, and normally Lane Ford takes the kick. She's very aggressive, even from this far out. Don't be surprised if she tries to send it over Rosario. Ford goes toward the goal, but pass for Wolke, a little too strong, and Rosario picks it up, and Wolke and Rosario just avoid a collision. Good recognition by Tatum Wolke. And the punt, one hops over the head of Torres. Anderson with Torres coming up from behind, and Torres able to hustle, get on top of, actually, Viv Felso. And then TBC comes away with the ball. Mendoza to Maddie Boast. And Boast hustling towards midfield. Torres battling with Mansfield, gets the pass inside, but Settle couldn't get there in time. Anderson with Lohman on guard. And Lohman forces a pop-up off the head of Boast, and then Settle. And Freeman with the pick. Loose ball, Hannah Lohman tripped up, and that'll be a foul called against number 21, Peyton Freeman, who was called for the trip, and a free kick for TBC. Lohman just a little slow, but she's back up on her feet pretty quickly, and Lane Ford, another opportunity to get the ball into scoring position. Now, both her goals this season have come from free kicks, not this far out, but she's gone for it from this distance a number of times. Ford gets the whistle, makes her approach, sends this one to the left side of the box, and that one is going to bounce out of bounds for a goal kick. She was trying to get the ball to a number of teammates, so that was just a pass. Goal kick for the Scotties as the Eagles lead 2-1, under 29 left to go. Iris Ray with the steal, but Lohman battling. Both hit the ball, so no foul. Good non-call by the officials. Lechuga will win the race to the ball. And Lechuga with Anderson on, and a good move to get by the defender. One coming up from behind, and the pass to Aubrey Settle, who was offsides. And so a free kick for Agnes Scott. Settle was open, but the defense, Settle was offsides. Free kick taken by Jalen Romans. And Romans hits that one into the wind, which has picked up just a bit, not blowing all that hard, but enough to knock that one down. And Rothfuss with one coming from behind finds Wolke. The wall pass back to Rothfuss up the left side. She has McKeska, but the pass was intercepted by Piper Martinson. And now a trip and a foul called on El McKeska. And that'll be a free kick for Agnes Scott. Wins again, taking the free kick into the wind. That knocks the ball down again, and then does Lechuga. And the header goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Scotties. Scotty's ball all the way across the field. Very nice crowd here in attendance on homecoming and senior day. Chuga off her body. She keeps the ball in play, and we have ourselves a pushing foul all the way across the field. Trying to see which Scotty got called for the foul. I believe that was Felso, if I saw that correctly. Donald's on top of it, though. It was Tatiana Cope, he says. Vettel couldn't quite get to the ball in time, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be TBC's ball, and Gabriella Clark will come in for Aubrey Settle. Clark's been at the sideline for quite some time, so that gave her a few extra minutes to regroup, and she is ready to go once again. For TBC, Harkey taps it out of bounds to give the Eagles another throw-in. Post trying to get through two defenders. This one's out of bounds off the Scotties, so TBC will get possession deep on their offensive side of the field. Rothfuss will throw it in. Lohman's right at the top of the box. Rothfuss to Mendoza, but she could not control the throw-in, so the Scotties will have possession. Still about 25 minutes to go. Plenty of time for the Scotties to try to get that tying goal or the Eagles to extend the 2-1 lead. That's Lechuga to Mendoza. Lohman to Boast, looking for McKeska inside the box to the left. But McKeska unable to regain control. Lohman towards Wolke, who will control it. Wolke will take the shot and knocked down by Rosario. Loose ball. Clark couldn't get there in time to turn around, and then another shot and a save by Rosario. So credit Tatum Wolke with 2 shots on goal and Olivia Rosario with 2 more saves. So it goes shot, save, and both shots by number 16, Tatum Wolke. Excellent job by Olivia Rosario. She came in with 167 saves in 12 games played, a 79% save percentage. She has saved 10 of 12 shots on goal, including those 2 you just saw. Eagles had a golden opportunity. Don't blame them. Credit Rosario for great play. Throw in from Rothfuss. And that one goes out of bounds. This will be a corner kick for TBC. Abigail Mendoza will take the kick. The right footer can curve it in toward the goal. Into the box. McKeska shoots but didn't get a whole lot on it. That'll be a shot attempt for McKeska, her 4th. That ball knocked away by a defender. Lane Ford couldn't quite get around the defender. Torres does, however, gives it up to Ford, who has options to both sides. Ford looking for Clark to the right sideline. Clark, a cross pass is deflected away. Ball gets past Mendoza. Viv Felso at midfield. She gets by Torres and then a whistle. That one's going against Tatiana Cope and a free kick for TBC. Lean forward will take the kick. She is kicking with the wind. The wind has been a little more steady the past several minutes. About 22 minutes left to go. Forward towards Clark. Clark in the box, and another fine defensive play by Piper Martinson. It will be a throw-in for TBC. Or will it be a corner? Mendoza's picking it up, usually indicating a corner kick, and it is a corner kick for TBC. This will be their fourth. Agnes Scott has not taken a corner kick. And Mendoza will have to reset the ball as the wind blew it away from where she had it set. Low line drive through everybody. But Rothfuss is there wide open. The pass to Ford. Ford battling 4 Scotty defenders, and Ray comes away with the ball. That one goes out of bounds off Iris Ray. TBC with the throw-in. Nope, Scotty's with the throw-in. Okay, I thought I saw the official point the other way, but he did not. Midfield, Mendoza finds Clark. And the ball knocked away. Felso now at midfield, gets past Torres. Ford coming up on defense, but Felso keeps possession. And then Ford is able to tap it, but tapped it Felso's way. And Lechuga will intercept the pass attempt for Cope. Wilkie, though, could not get around Freeman. Freeman keeps the ball in play right in front of us. Off Cope, she will send it back. And Romans looking for Anderson and misdirected the pass. A wide open Anderson, but she couldn't get there in time to keep the ball in play. So a throw in for TBC. That pass is stolen away and will go out of bounds for another Trinity Baptist throw-in. Under 20 minutes, as you see. 2-1 in favor of TBC. Now they're playing with 12. As far as roster size, Agnes Scott does have the advantage, but these Eagles, they never give up. They are hustling from whistle to whistle. Out of bounds and a throw-in for the Scotties. Parkey will get it back into play. And Parkey tried to send the ball upfield, but hit off the side of her foot. TBC with the quick throw-in from Rothfuss. And McKeska looking for Clark, but a little off the mark. But it is still Trinity's ball with the throw-in as the ball hit off Romans, and rolled out of bounds. Rothfuss with the throw-in. Bowman will keep the ball in play, but her pass goes behind the goal. Both Wokey and McKeska were there, but that will be a goal kick for the Scotties. Sario normally takes the goal kicks herself, and it looks like she will once again. But she'll tap it back into play. And this one's headed our way. Hey, Coach Pittman still got it. Coach Alexa Pittman and her husband Brenner, both former TBC players, and Alexa Pittman was a defensive specialist. Alexa Godwin at the time. Ford able to get the ball away from Iris Ray. And the pass towards midfield stays in bounds. And then this one goes out. Last touched by Darcy Anderson, and TBC will have a throw-in. And that throw-in, though, goes to the sideline, and it'll be a throw-in for the Scotties. Mansfield throws it in to Peyton Freeman. Scotties with possession. Off the foot of Lechuga, but she controls it well. Second attempt, though, went a little bit astray. Lechuga, though, beats Felso to the loose ball. Mendoza keeps the ball out of the scoring area. Good play by Abigail Mendoza, who will go all over the field, north, south, east, and west. Clark trying to make sure she stays on sides. Then the pass. Clark makes her break, keeps the ball in bounds. Right side of the box. And this one will go out of bounds as Clark's pass hits off a defender for a TBC corner kick. Gabriella Clark hustling and tried to get the pass inside. If I saw it correctly, that was Jalen Romans. Oh, my mistake. I thought that was a corner kick. That official said that defense never touched the ball. And a shot attempt, a one-hopper from Hannah Lohman. And another save for Rosario, her 11th. Hannah Lohman has now taken 7 shots with 4 of them on goal. I'm going to double check to make sure that's right. That is correct. And this one is going to roll and stay in bounds. Viv Felso. Loose ball in front of the goal, and Lechuga is able to clear it away. Sims had come up to try to knock the ball away. That left a wide open goal, but Lechuga was able to get between the ball and the net and clear it out away from the scoring area. Cope takes the pass, but she is offsides. Tatiana Cope 1 step past the defense, so TBC will get a free kick under 15 minutes to go. Last couple of minutes, Agnes Scott has had better ball control. Overall in the half, TBC has had the ball more often. You think about the potential fatigue factor. Again, TBC with just 12 players, so only 1 reserve available. Agnes Scott has 3 reserves available. Sims with the punt. The wind has died down some, and she gets another good one towards midfield off Clark. 3 battling for the ball, and the Scotties almost had possession. If not for Lane Ford, they would have, but they do get it back, and the pass knocked down by the wind. Rothfuss approaching midfield. And her pass knocked away by Romans. McKeska trying to control the ball. She does, but the pass towards Lohman is taken away by Freeman. Clark on defense of Iris Ray. Ray to Mansfield, who sends it up the pitch, but Torres thwarts it, but however, Felso gets it right back. She's going 1-on-2. And Lechuga hustling in with Ford. The shot attempt taken by Viv Felso, her first. It was not toward the goal, so no save credited to Sims. Okay. Anna Lohman battling with Iris Ray. Comes away with the ball towards Torres. Torres hits Tatum Wolke. Options to both sides, looking for McKeska, but she is called offsides. McKeska tried to hold back, but once that ball was on its way, she broke a tad bit too soon. Otherwise, she would have had a really good opportunity. Coming up on 12 minutes left. Eagles 2, Scotties 1. That one hits off Ford's foot. Torres tries to send it upfield, but didn't get much on it. Felso to Ray. Ray was trying to fire, but Mendoza got in her way. Clark to Wolke. Wolke looking for McKeska, but Martinson is right there to knock it out of bounds. It is TBC's throw-in. Aubrey Settle waiting to re-enter the pitch. And for Agnes Scott, Courtney Chaplin looking to re-enter as well. So Chaplin, number 11, will come in for Jasmine Castro, number 17. And Aubrey Settle back in for TBC. Gabriella Clark is the Eagle that came out. Torres with the throw-in. Ray with the steal, but her pass looking for Felso too strong. Ford will give it up to Sims, who will keep it on the ground, of course, because of a pass. Mendoza to the sideline. The wind is really blowing hard now. Kind of diagonally left to right in toward the camera. Off the body of Lechuga. Temperatures mid-70s. It's beautiful out here. Partly cloudy. We started at 11. We're coming up on 1. We have about 10 and a half left in the game. Anderson guarded by Torres. This one goes out of bounds off Torres for an Agnes Scott throw-in. Again, the Scotties have had better ball control in the past few minutes. TBC took the lead just 4 minutes into the second half. Ellie McKeska with her third goal of the season. That's McKeska with possession. To the far side, Rothfuss will beat Parkey to the ball. Gets around Parkey, who doesn't give up, and Parkey taps it away from Rothfuss. Lohman all alone in the circle, looking for Wolke. She is on sides. Chance for shoot. Wolke shoots, and no, misses wide to the left. With her fourth attempt, the first one not on goal. That ball curved right at the last instant and missed the left post. Lohman with the steal, keeps the ball in play, sends it inside the box where Wolke's waiting. She shoots and gets under it as that ball hopped up right as her foot made the approach. Missed opportunity for TBC. Wolke had a good opportunity there, but got under it. That's her fifth attempt. On the day, TBC has outshot Agnes Scott 19-4, but Rosario's been brilliant in goal, and the last few attempts have missed. And it's starting to blow a little bit harder now. Diagonally in from the left to the right toward the camera. Rothfuss, guarded by Chaplin, sends the ball across the pitch towards Wolke, but a little too short. This is Anderson finding Felso at midfield. And Felso trying to elude Ford, but Ford comes away with the ball. Ford looking for Wolke. The wall pass back to Tatum Wolke to the right side of the box. And her pass is knocked down by a defender. That was Piper Madison, who's been spectacular on defense today. And this one rolls out of bounds, but it's TBC's possession with approximately 9 minutes remaining and a 2-1 lead. That one's out of bounds. This time it's off TBC, so the Scotties with the throw in. Lohman sending it toward the box. And a tap back to Rosario. Rosario to Courtney Chaplin. Chaplin trying to get the ball to Cope, but her pass is too strong, and Alyssa Lechuga will beat Cope to the ball and tap it off Cope. Out of bounds, a throw-in for TBC. We have about 9 minutes remaining. Check that, as we've had some scoreline difficulty today, and it seems to have stopped at 9:17, but Donald's clock says 7:10. And we are back underway. The score is correct. It is 2-1. So it looks like the clock has frozen, but we'll let you know what's going on. We've had some difficulty with that scoreline today. Under 7 minutes to go. And the official tells us about 4:20 left to go. So the Scotties trying to equalize the score at 2-2. This will be a goal kick for the Eagles. Under 4 minutes left to play. It is 2-1. The score is right, but the clock has frozen. Sims with the boot. Maddie Boast at midfield. McKeska to her right. Settle also to her right. Pass to Settle. Ball stolen away, but Lohman regains possession. And up the left side. Tapped out of bounds by Parkey. Actually a break for the Eagles because that ball rolls away and the clock continues to run, coming up on 3 minutes left. And TBC probably not in any hurry with just a 1-goal lead and the clock starting to wind down. They have the ball well on their offensive side. Obviously, they'd love to get an insurance goal. They've had some opportunities, but have missed wide and high. And Rosario has been brilliant in the net. Ward finds McKeska, keeps the ball in play. McKeska sending it to the middle and up on top of the goal. Couldn't really tell if that was a shot or a pass. That was a cross pass, says Donald Mello. And the ball hit the top of the goal, out of bounds for a goal kick. Scotties don't have a lot of time to waste. It's coming up on 2 minutes left. It is 2-1. Again, the clock has frozen. The site has given us a little trouble today. That one out of bounds. It'll be a TBC throw-in. They do not have to rush. They have a 1-goal lead. The ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be another TBC throw-in. About a minute and a half remaining. Tatum Wolke getting ready to check back in for TBC. Cope at midfield. A collision and a little bit of a late call, but the correct call as Lechuga will be called for the block. And a free kick for the Scotties. Coming up on 1 minute left. The Scotties looking to tie it up. Romans will take the kick. A header by Lechuga to Torres. Bounces past her and Anderson to the sideline and cleared up field. Eagles really just need to play some tight defense for the remaining 40 seconds. Keska and Settle trying to keep the ball from passing that stripe. Wolke is back on the pitch. Gabriella Clark had come out. Stolen by Torres. About 20 seconds left. We could be at the point where the next stop in play would be the end of the game. Wolke on the side, sends it in to the top of the box. Keska will turn and shoot. She will miss wide to the left. And we are in the final moments. And again, we're at the point now where the next stop in play would most likely be it. As Piper Martinson trying to advance while the Scotties still have some time left. Remember, we did have a couple of injury delays, and now that one is out of bounds to the Eagles. So a little bit of extra time because of the injury delays. That's Hannah Lohman to Tatum Wolke. She is offsides, and it will be Scotty's ball. And that pass knocked down. Three Eagles are able to beat Peyton Freeman to the ball. Sims in no hurry whatsoever. And that long boot past midfield, sent back up Agnes Scott's way. Anderson with possession. Torres coming on. That one will roll out of bounds. It'll be Scotty's ball. Eagles with the steal. The pass towards Wolke. Martinson on guard of Wolke and able to steal the ball away. Well, we're in extra time. Honestly, not sure how much time is left. Cross pass in front of the goal. And out of bounds. That's going to be a goal kick for TBC. And that is the ball game. Final score, Trinity Baptist College 2, Agnes Scott College 1. TBC now 2-6 overall, and the Scotties are 2-11. Goals scored for TBC. Hannah Lohman in minute 34 to tie the game at 1, and Ellie McKeska with the eventual game winner in minute 49. Tatiana Cope got the game's first goal for the Scotties in minute 15. Olivia Rosario finishes with 11 saves, and Brandalyn Sims did a really nice job in goal also. Well, that's going to do it for us here for the women's game. The men are slated to begin at 1:30. That could start a little late, but we'll be back with you very soon here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. I want to thank Donald Mello on the stats, Caleb Sullivan on the camera, Lucas Spee, Sam Garcelle, and the entire game day crew. We hope you're able to join us for the men's game in just a little while. But if not, thank you for joining us here on the women's game. I'm Ray Bureau. Good night, and God bless you from Trinity Baptist